What's what's up, guys? It's Dizzy. I just thought I'd do a quick tarot video again, cause like the last two readings, we got the Tower card. We got the Tower card. See it there? We got it at and on the last part of the reading. Like it came up fourth twice. Like we're talking about I guess it's about love and connections, relationships and stuff. But last reading kind of went like haywire because like ChatGPT was trying to like apply it to like I try and make the readings generalized for everyone, but ChatGPT was trying to like apply it like ChatGPT tries to like psychoanalyze you. So it's trying to like make the cards about my thought pattern, but I prefer like the cards are more about like what's happening in the world. Um, so in relationships, it's like what could this be a possibility of how other people are thinking. So like if you've got like some romantic connection, it's like not a prediction, but just like, oh, this could be happening. Like if you haven't got closure, like not to give you like false hope, just to give you certain like closure and not in a negative way, but perhaps this is happening just to give you like alternatives. So like instead of thinking the worst about everything, you just carry on doing your stuff and it just tells you, it gives you an idea of perhaps how other people are thinking. So we're gonna, it's like nearly 2 p.m. here, 2 a.m. So like I don't really want to be like shouting with my neighbors upstairs and stuff. But we'll do the reading anyway. So we're trying to find out because the tower represents like a revelation or like a I was saying like the walls could be coming down, like someone's guard could be coming down, or just an unexpected event happening. Um, like ChatGPT was trying to say that it could be you change your mind about a person, like that could be true as well, or you see the person for what they really are. But I that seems a bit vague to me. So I guess we'll just make this reading about like if you've done any other readings yourself or you've been watching like some other like romance, love, tarot videos on YouTube and you've seen the tower card come up, like what that could possibly mean. So like ChatGPT said, the question could be what is being revealed or exposed by the tower. I think that's a good one to go with. It also says what happens immediately after the tower moment. Um, so let's just see what comes up anyway, and we'll apply it. You get the idea. Um, we'll interpret it as we go along. So we're all about signs here. My website, tarotsigns.site, not signs like zodiac, but like we see like signs that help us guide us through like the confusion in day-to-day life. Like we've already got optimism and like belief in ourselves, but this just kind of like gives us an idea, like brings the confusion into something like tangible that we can understand, like perhaps what's going on in other people's situations. Um, you know, well, this video is another romance one. We never did romance ones before, the last three we've done it like that, so about romance. We've tried to make it like generalized about building life before. So let's try and get the first. We always pull four cards because I think four is the number of like stability, and we want. I'm shuffling them well today, and four gives us that stability that we want out of the confusion. Rambling a bit, but we just do it anyway. I always. Oh, this one was slipping out, so we'll go with that. What have we got? The Magician again. I had that the other day as well. Wow, that is magic. Let's see what's ChatGPT going to say comes up first. Because that was the first one that we had the other day when we started doing the romance one. Um, we started doing the romance one. Maybe you've done something like romantic for someone. Um, and that's the magician in action. So like that came up first the other, and it came up first the other day as well. So we've had the tower last twice. So what happens immediately after the tower moment? And that's a positive card as well. What what is being revealed or exposed by the tower? Let's see ChatGPT's opinion. I don't like these three card spreads people do. It's a bit vague, isn't it? Like four cards tells more of a story. And ChatGPT said that that's a nice strong first card to come out. How does the tower energy play out here? And you pull the magician. Keep it clean and direct. The magician equals initiation, communication, taking action, making something happen deliberately. So paired with the tower, it points to the sudden shift is expressed through direct action or communication, magician. I like the way that we're getting these cards like repeated. The last three readings go back. I should put them in my book here. I've been a bit lazy recently, look. I put every spread just so I can see what comes up. But you can see on my thumbnails. Something breaks the silence, then someone actively does something about it. The magician. That something is usually a message, a conversation, a clear move or statement, or someone taking control of the situation instead of sitting back. The magician isn't emotional like cups cards. It's intentional and decisive. So this isn't slow healing, quiet reflection. It's enough. Let me just do something. Alright, so we won't be getting like delays like the last reading. It was like a connection has like stagnated because we got like the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which which means like stagnation. It's like you've been trying to build a connection with someone and it's like stagnated. And then we got the tower at the end, but we didn't know what the tower meant. Let's try and get the second card. Yeah, four cards tells more of a story, doesn't it? There must be loads of other people like going through this kind of situation where they're hoping for like a romance or some connection, and they're holding back because they're like guarded, or or they made a move, and let's see anyway. Like, this isn't about false hope again, just to say it's not predictions. It's just giving us a little something to like occupy our minds, possibilities. It's just interesting what comes up. It's better than just sitting and like thinking the worst, or but I like how four cards tells more of a story, and it always magically does. Talking of the magician, it always seems to like perfectly give me, you know, a read on things. So we like when a card slides out, but sometimes we'll just, it's a bit, what does some people do? They like split the deck and then pull one from the middle. Should we try that today? Like, look, you can see, I was trying to learn some magic tricks last night. Right, I split it in the middle. What have we got on the bottom of this? Let's go with that. Okay, it's a reversed one. So it's the Five of Swords. Let's see what ChatGPT's Five of Swords. Let's see what ChatGPT says. I'll give my interpretation of that now. So Five of Swords, it looks a bit cloudy there, doesn't it? But and there's two people in battle. I think I had this one before. Five of Swords is like I don't know. It was like something about this adds a really in the Five of Swords. It was like a battle in progress or something. I don't know what that has to do with love, but and relationships. Perhaps it's like you get that sort of like move, and then it's like you're like figuring things out with the other person. So now you've got the Tower, the Magician, Five of Swords reversed, Five of Swords de-escalation, letting go of conflict, choosing not to fight or making peace after tension. A sudden shift leads to direct action, which results in avoiding conflict or smoothing things over. Drop in ego battles, choosing a calmer or more mature approach. Let's not make this a big thing. Well, I don't know what that refers to with me, because I haven't had a conflict really. I had a misunderstanding. Uh, I haven't got anything major going on in romance, but the outcome is non-confrontational, smoothing things out, a sudden moment, quick action, then things settle rather than escalate. So Magician was a nice one to come out first. And then we've got smoothing things over. Alright, let's just go with that. I like that phrasing. Smoothing things over. Alright. If you want to sharpen it, we always pull four cards. Let's go with the next one because I don't know. That's pretty vague, uh, but it's not. It's looking quite nice so far. Um, well, one was going to jump out there. Let's go with this one. It was going to jump out. Oh, it's reversed. Or is it the Ten of Cups? Ten of Cups reversed. Don't know why it's reversed. Like, it looks like a nice card, but it's reversed. Now we've got a full line to work with. Sudden break in current state silence. Immediate intentional action or communication. That Five of Swords avoids conflict. Ten of Cups reversed. It doesn't land in full emotional fulfillment or everything is perfect. There's still a gap between what could be ideal and what actually is. Alright, so, well, that makes sense. Like relationships and things, they need like maturing and uh, so you smooth things over and then it's like maturing. Everything's not going to be like perfect all in one. Um, it's going to take time to grow. Tone of the ending. Ten of Cups reversed doesn't mean bad, it means not the full ideal, not a fairy tale ending. Something slightly off, incomplete. But it's still looking pretty good, like with the Magician coming out first. And we've had that already recently, the Magician, um, as well as the Tower twice. So we need a conclusion card now, because we've had like smoothing things over and things coming together but not ideal yet. Not bad. Last card for conclusion. No, why is ChatGPT? I didn't say it was my last card. Right, so why is the Ten of Cups reversed? What's the true outcome here? So that's what we're going to ask with the last card. Why is the Ten of Cups reversed? Well, it's kind of obvious in a way, but because you've got to let life progress. Nothing's ever like perfect, is it? What are we gonna do? Split the deck in half again. Split the deck in half. Don't think we're gonna have a card fall out. Before you pull, here's how to read it clean. If you get a cup upright, emotional. If you get a sword. If you get a cup upright, emotional openness still exists. Incomplete but not closed. If you get a sword, clarity, truth or detachment explains the gap. If you get a pentacle, practical limitation, effort, real world block. If you get a major arcana, bigger pattern, less about this one moment. if you get a reversal again, reinforces something isn't fully aligning or being expressed. Pull it when you're ready. Don't overthink it and tell me what came out. We'll lock the whole thing in properly. Um, so yeah, this has got to apply to other people as well. You know, you're waiting for that tower moment, that magic. It's going to be something magical. That's positive to me. Um, considering we already know something magical is going to happen. Maybe not, and it's not going to be easy going. That's why we had the sword card, 5 of Swords, and again, it's not going to be perfect. That's why we had the 10 of Cups. But this last card should tell us. What was it? The last card's going to tell us how our connection, our relationship's going to go. What was the question? Follow. Why is the 10 of Cups reversed? That's our question. We're gonna we're gonna pull one actually. We're gonna see if one pokes out at the top. This one's poking out the most. Oh, it's not random enough for me. I like something to really stick out. That's this one was trying to. This one is trying to force its way out. Let's go with this. Let's just go with it. What is it? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. And I didn't see that. It was spinning like it wanted to come out. Wheel of Fortune upright. I've been hoping for that for ages. I thought it was going to be a minor arcana because I kind of got a glimpse of the top, but I've never had the Wheel of Fortune come out. So why is the 10 of Cups reversed and then we get the Wheel of Fortune? It's a lovely. I've been hoping for that to come out just because it feels like a good card. Um, uh, something breaks. That's the Tower. Something breaks current pattern. Magician, communication. 5 of Swords. It stays calm, no conflict. Not an emotion, not a full emotional outcome. Not the ideal. The situation keeps moving and shifting rather than settling. I thought that was a positive card. It just says keeps moving. So instead of this leads to a happy ending, something happens but doesn't fully land because the situation is still in motion. The real feel of this spread. Circumstances are still turning. That's the wheel. Alright, that's fair enough. Something happens. It's fine, but it doesn't settle into anything stable. Things still keep evolving. Yeah, because ChatGPT always comes up with psychology, but it said no forcing, no psychology, just structure. If anything, the wheel softens, the 10 of Cups reversed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wheel of Fortune is a positive card. this isn't the final version of how this plays out. Let's just ask one more question. Not pull any more cards, but let's see what ChatGPT. I'm going to say I thought the wheel was a positive card, a lucky card. Let's see what it says. It always tries to make everything like rationalized and no kind of like good vibes to things. It always tries to downplay everything. The Wheel of Fortune is really about cycles turning, time shifting, things moving out of a stuck phase. Luck is part of it, but it's more like change is happening and it can swing in your favor, but it's not fixed. It can bring unexpected, why people call it lucky. It can bring unexpected opportunities, things that were stuck can suddenly move. You can get a better turn of events than expected. But on the other side, it's not stable, it doesn't guarantee specific outcome. It can feel up and down rather than this is it. Alright, fair enough. It still feels positive to me though. Especially with, well, the magician first. It feels like something, rather than something like negative, it feels like optimistic. That's to put it. So, if you can be optimistic about something good happening, that's our overall message when we do readings. Is we're open to like certain outcomes, whether they're like we're open to different alternative scenarios, but we're also like optimistic in general. This is just giving us an idea of what could happen. So there's a lucky aspect, something happening at all, movement replacing delay, potential opening instead of nothing. Because it keeps the door moving, not closed or locked. Yeah, we're not gonna ask anymore. We'll just leave it at that now for now. So hopefully that gives you like a positive outlook on your romance life. Right, peace guys. See you on the next one.